1267, is it clear for FD? Anybody outstanding? No, we have nobody outstanding, and she says it's 37 francs.
Oceanside, Medical Aid, Engine 212, and RA101.
Copy, no outstanding.
Industry Street.
Copy, negative on outstanding. It'll be at 37 francs. Station is clear at this time at FG's 10-4.
Hello, Juan. My first comment. Looks like we got 4 people in here.
Hey, firm, I have FG route 2500 Industry.
Waiting for a few more people to join before I start talking. Hi, Sean. How are you? Thanks for joining.
I'm going to block the waste management. 10-4.
Just waiting for a few more people to join. Almost at 10 viewers already. That's pretty cool.
Cover when clear. It's going to be at 11:30. It's coming in. The estimated location is Crestwood Road at Old Highway 80. Crestwood Road at Old Highway 80. Was a 911 hang-up? On callback, the VoIP address listed was 102 Crestwood Road. It does not verify. Rapid SOS is showing that location near that area, Crestwood Road at Old Highway 80. Those are no messages left in callback.
All right, let's get started here.
No answer. 846.
So right now we are in the city of San Marcos. I think that was 619 New. Oh, thank you, Matthew. Yeah, Juan has been great with referring people to me. Yeah, we are in North County right now, so if you're a North County viewer, you might, if we start driving around, you might recognize some of the places we go. So I'll introduce myself. My name's Daniel. I am the owner, I guess you could call it, of Newsflash Media. I am a fellow resident of North County, so I have a passion for monitoring, you know, situations that go on here and sharing it onto my pages. Time for moderator status. Oh yeah, I need to assign my moderators. You'll have to bear with me, guys. This is my first live stream ever. So I did do one with Juan, aka 619 News Media, a little while ago. If you saw that, thank you for tuning into that. This is my first one on my actual page. Hi, Liz. How are you? That's a recognizable name. So basically right now I got the scanners fired up and I'm monitoring for any potential calls we're going to. We did have a call just go out in Oceanside on Industry Street. So I don't think I'll be heading to that one. It was a little bit tense there for a second. It sounded like a deputy was handling some sort of situation with a felony suspect and they couldn't reach him. Did you share it on 619 News Media? Yeah, I did earlier. Yes, on the Facebook page. So if you guys have any questions or anything, shoot them into the chat. I'll be happy to answer, or just any comments you might have. I'll be happy to chat. So right now we're just kind of staged. We're waiting for any potential calls to go out. Hey, Sandcrab, how are you? I recognize that name as well. It won't let me tip you. Oh, well, thank you for the gesture anyways. Yeah, that's another thing I'll kind of take down in my notes to take care of. I'm right by the 78 freeway, so just in case anything happens there. If you guys want me to change up the view, let me know. I could always find a nicer spot. I hope the service is good here too. Got 11 viewers. That's exciting for my first live stream to already have 11 viewers. It's 11 different people. I'm assuming anyone in here is a pretty big, you know, supporter of Newsflash. So thank you to anybody who has supported my pages, my content in any way. I really appreciate it. Loud and clear. Perfect. Thank you, Daryl, for letting me know. I was wondering about that. These areas can be a little spotty, so do you have a big antenna on the top of your car? I don't have any antennas except for a radio antenna for my car's radio, but no big antennas or anything. I haven't needed that at this point, which is good. I'm assuming it's a little bit of a process to get those going. I know somebody that had to drill a hole in the top of their car to get those installed, which that sounds a little scary to do to my car.
He's not awake, not alert, not tracking at all, not behaving appropriately for a patient, just really lethargic and tired. But he does have good muscle tone when we're tracking to painful stimuli. December of 2021, 2008 Chevy
In case any news pop in, let's see.
Can you
I wonder if I hold hide easy. Oh, add moderator. Okay, I think I just made you a moderator one. Yeah, it says 619 News Media is now a moderator. So everyone behave themselves, and you won't have to be like put in timeout. I don't know the word for it. It looks a little blurry. I think it's focusing on my dashboard. Let's see. I did that back in the day with a CB antenna. Yeah, that is definitely... I wouldn't be able to do that on my own. I'd have to like hire somebody to drill a hole in my car. I wouldn't trust myself with that. That is so weird. Can you zoom on this? Oh, you can zoom. That's pretty fancy. I don't know why it's blurry. How's that? Focusing on the dash. Yeah, I don't know. There's a little bit of a reflection. Maybe if I zoom in, it'll help. That looks better. It's a little bit zoomed in, though. I hope that's okay with everybody. I'll have to keep an eye on my battery on my phone. Oh, there's a crash. 78 in Witch Creek. That's pretty far from here. We'll check that and see what's going on out there, though.
Thank you for taking our report. Have a great day.
78 goes all the way to way out there. I know it goes to at least Julian, so pretty far east.
There are injuries.
Gray Honda Pilot in the middle of the roadway. There's a dog in the vehicle, and now a truck and trailer are also involved in that crash on the 78. That's weird. That was right after I mentioned that we were by the 78. Out there in Witch Creek, it's not like a freeway, though. It's just, I'm pretty sure it's a 2-lane road. I'm not sure if I've ever even been all the way out there. I'm going to go live on YouTube shortly to advertise your stream. Thank you. I appreciate it, Juan. Juan's like one of my top fans. Hi, Greg. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining.
One John PDF.
It's pretty slow for the moment. We had a couple... There was a crash in Oceanside about an hour ago. And there was one other one. I forgot where it was, though. Oh, Escondido. The northbound 15 at the 78. It is rush hour right now. It's a Friday. So we'll see what happens. I got a car wash right before this, so hopefully the windshield isn't dirty or anything. I can't tell if it's focused. Plenty of accidents on the 78 between Esco and Oside. That is so true. It is I've heard people talk about how they think it's, you know, one of the most dangerous freeways they've ever encountered. People drive very fast on the 78. I'm sure that goes for a lot of freeways in the county and, you know, the whole nation, but it's got a lot of random turns. If you're not, you know, familiar with the 78, there's a specific place at like El Camino Real in Oceanside, and there's a couple bumps right before a sweeping turn, and there's always crashes there. Where are you parked? I am parked in the city of San Marcos right now. I'm just south of the 78 freeway. I think that's because the acceleration lanes are too short. That is true. Specifically, the Emerald Drive on-ramp in Vista, that one is very short. It really throws you onto the freeway. You only have like, I don't know, 200 feet or something to get up to freeway speeds from the meter. Oh, someone's in route code to something.
Got a number EF 22033.
Station that asked you if you're online.
Not able to upload it to you. Let me know when you're ready.
213, this is Tri-City at 1609. We are open for
Let's
stroke
see.
code.
That seemed better.
What was your unit number?
Okay, that seems a lot better.
Fall. Engine 101 and RA103. Heritage Hills Memory Care Oceanside. At 2108
Thank you.
El Camino
Yeah, it
Real.
looked a little blurry. It's hard to tell because the sun's kind of in my face.
Sorry.
I appreciate the
Call
feedback.
site. Heart problems.
Hi, Shauna. How are you?
102
Good
and
to see you. Thanks for joining.
RA102. Carbon Heel. TH Urgent Care. At 6971 El Camino Real. Suite 101.
That basically falling on the ground, falls, arm twitching. You might be able to use her.
Greg just retweeted me on
Engine 104 and RA107.
Cydio, so thank you for that, Greg.
At 6970 Sage Course.
We'll continue to let you get there.
Cooperative, unknown on name, age.
Are we watching something exciting? No, not at the moment. Right now we're just hanging out and monitoring the scanners and stuff to see if anything happens to occur. And if it does, we will be on the way. But right now it's pretty quiet. I hope you're well. Thank you.
45 minutes ago,
I hope you're well too, Shauna. I recognize that name. I also think I recognize Matthew's name. And of course, Liz, I recognize yours. I don't recognize Beatrice, but hello, how are you? If this is your first time joining or interacting with my social media platforms, I appreciate it.
RA103, can you update your location?
No, not following a lead right now, but I've actually thought about doing that. I was kind of debating whether or not to only go live when something's happening, but I figured, you know, I've never kind of attached myself to Newsflash Media in this way before, kind of introduced myself, so I wanted to do that first and kind of let people know that, you know, there's a person behind the camera and kind of interact with you guys and let you know you're appreciated and all the support. I really appreciate you guys. That is true. The action could begin at any moment. Yes, from Facebook. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm wondering if you guys could comment, whoever's in the live right now, where you came from. I'm very curious. Yeah, that officer down call was the one I mentioned on Industry, but I didn't ever hear confirmation that they were injured, so I'm not sure if that's valid info.
Los Villas de Carlstad Golden Sea. At 1088 Laguna Drive.
Yeah, that was that felony suspect.
104.
Patient is currently
84-697.
again, the patient was last seen about 45 minutes ago.
Hopefully everybody's okay out there. I just got that on my end as well.
He had a little bit of rolling and difficulty speaking or flirt speech. Basically just arm dress, falls came back in. Getting a 20 gauge hopefully in her
Hello to all 14 of our viewers. That is actually, I was not sure how many viewers I'd have, so I am certainly pleased with that number. It closed out in 10 minutes. Was it the medical?
The daughter saying 45 minutes prior to your arrival. Could you put a time on that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, they even had an air ambulance ETA. I'm wondering if that was because it involved a deputy and they couldn't find him. For those of you just joining, if you have any questions, comments, even questions about, you know, if you saw some police activity or something yesterday, I can do my best to look into it and let you know. I get a good amount of comments like that on my Facebook page and Twitter, where people are like, do you know what was going on yesterday in Vista around da-da-da? And I hope that helps you guys.
back.
Happy Friday to you too, Matthew.
I'll be
It's the
around.
beginning of the weekend. That seems to be when there's more
10-4, how's our
stuff
contact?
going on. Obviously, people are out of work. I think I asked you about something almost daily. Yeah, that's true. Oh, okay, Shauna. I was wondering if that was the same Shauna. I just noticed the your last initial was different than that person that I saw on Facebook. But yeah, I'm happy to do that anytime. I know it's even me, like when I used to hear sirens and I didn't have a scanner or anything, you're like, what's going on? And you really want to find out. And I hope I could be that source for you guys.
Engine 85, one patient. You can cancel, use our.
Sounds like they're talking about that crash on the 78 in Witch Creek. They have one patient.
Engine 121.
Let's see.
Engine 121.
Maybe if the sun wasn't facing me, it wouldn't be as blurry. Let's relocate
846.
and see if that helps.
All the way up to the well, on the 9.
Sample incoming.
10-4, check all the way to La Puesta Casino, UL, check.
It's kind of like a dash cam, having a camera on my dashboard.
44 contact.
Let's turn right.
2022 97 will be doing traffic control. 97 will be doing traffic control, and they're advising that the daughter actually went out of the vehicle is probably in shock.
Any other copy, break engine 81, copy again.
10.
81 available.
Let's see. We can find a cool view, maybe of the 78. Wasn't much going on that little street, so. Let's see.
Engine 12 returning 6.
Yesterday for the
Got a green light. That's the 78 right there at Las Posas Road. So if you're curious as to where we are,
3185, yes.
Go ahead with your traffic.
2008 Honda Utility out of the city of San Diego.
I'll take off that from VHS. Just want to confirm my call is around Charlie.
let's see what zooming out looks like.
Hey,
How's
we're good.
that? Hopefully that's better.
Feel the negative. This is going to be on X6 Max.
Do you have the Cydio CAT open? My laptop's in my trunk. I should grab it.
We're good.
Hello to anybody just joining the stream. My name's Daniel with Newsflash Media. It's my first live stream, so if you guys have any questions, comments, shoot them into the chat. Right now we're just kind of monitoring the scanners and seeing if anything happens, and if it does, we will head to it. Let's see. Trying to find a cool place to park so it's not as boring as that little side street.
Should I just call Public Works to take it, or
Did explain all risk complications.
I've never seen a purple transit van.
copy that? I'll go down and talk to them as well.
That's definitely a unique color.
And for he's right at the corner of the entrance where you can
Last night there was a shooting right here in this area. Mission Road up here, West Mission Road, was blocked off. Someone got shot in the leg and said they didn't know who did it. Didn't have a suspect description. They were taken to the hospital. Luckily, it was non-life-threatening injuries. But that was kind of a weird one. It was right across from the college. Palomar College went on lockdown because of it. I was a little surprised by that because it happened at like 8:45. But I think their classes go until 9 or 9:30. It is pretty late, and I guess you know, a college has more late classes because people are adults and they have 9 to 5s, and then they maybe do the schooling after, so it makes sense. But at first I was like, what?
12.
Palomar College has this cool undercover looking Crown Victoria, and it pulled up, and I thought it was with the Sheriff's Department, but it was actually Palomar College PD. They have at least a couple of their own cruisers. Oh, I got a train coming. Catch a shot of the Sprinter. Yeah, I did a lot of night classes. Miracosta is also one of those local community colleges that's in Oceanside.
Plate 7 Victor, King John 468.
There she goes. I have never been on the Sprinter. Sounds kind of fun.
87536.
Still unreadable. If you can switch your tone, if not, come up on regular channel.
We're pretty close to the city of Vista at this point. So that'll be our second city of the stream. It's always kind of a toss-up as to where to go. Right now I'm trying to stick next to the freeway as much as I can, because something happens in Oceanside and I'm all the way in San Marcos. I don't exactly want to be out in the boondocks of Vista. Sorry if that noise is annoying. That's my dash cam. I unplugged it. Oh wait, I have an idea.
Negative, go ahead. Engine 85, medic 80. 10 for engine 85, medic 80.
Okay, thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it. It's right by the phone, so I was wondering if it was like super loud for you guys. There it goes again. I'll try to plug it in once we're stopped again, so it'll just stay on instead of, I don't know, I guess the internal battery's kind of freaking out because it got unplugged.
Your case number is 3186, 3186.
Checkpoint 623, I don't know if you entering the place in the DL. Thank you.
That works. 60 Sam.
I heard they're remodeling. It actually looks a little bit different already. I don't think it's closed for good.
Thank you.
Someone had actually asked that on Facebook, not on my page, but one of the like the neighborhood groups, and they were like, "What's going on with Taco Bell?" But yeah, I think they're just remodeling it. I'd be surprised if it closed down for good. It already looked pretty like up to date though, so I'm wondering what they'd be remodeling if that was the case. Oh, we didn't make the light.
You're completely digital with your second plate. Try again.
Yeah, there's another one off of Nordal in San Marcos. I think that's the only other one in San Marcos though. I live in Vista. Almost every week I hear a helicopter looking for somebody. Yeah, I do those posts now where I say helicopter overhead, and I try to let people know, because that number that supposedly you can text to reach the Sheriff's Department and find out why Astrea is overhead, I think that's only if they're doing some sort of public announcement, like a missing person, or maybe even, you know, a suspect they're looking for. But typically it doesn't work. So I've heard a lot of complaints. Holy moly, that's loud. Sorry.
+432, 0360.
I'm not even sure what that is. What was I saying? Yeah, I've tried texting that number myself, and sometimes it was successful and I'd get, you know, their information, and I also hear them mention it on the scanner quite a bit, but usually it does not work. So I try to help out with that by posting the information. No gas under $5 now. Yeah, yesterday I saw 589 at 2 stations in Carlsbad, and then oh no, it was 595 actually. So it was definitely getting just about as close to $6 as you can without being $6. That was at Palmer Airport and Paseo del Norte.
24.
So it seems like a touristy area. I'm not sure if that affects the gas prices, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Just looking for resource availability, making sure Scripps Encinitas has steady resources available.
Scripps Encinitas is on STEMI diversion.
We are on Rancho Santa Fe Road. I'll try parking here. This is an interesting view, kind of the off-ramp. I'd hate to, like, park against a wall or something. That's what I'm trying to avoid. So let's see. I'll try going right here. This is kind of a wall, too. It's a wall of plants. Oh, you can scroll in the chat. That's good. I feel like I missed a lot of stuff. The shooting video. Watching someone stream in my backyard. Yeah, hopefully, you know, a lot of people recognize these places, trying to, you know, reach the locals in the area that are curious about what's going on. $6.19 on Palomar. I did not see that. I wasn't in the area too much yesterday, though, so I definitely believe it.
Front City, engine 104 was the name, eh?
Where's the gas prices sign? At this gas station, it's just behind us. It says $5.59. I think you can get $5.49 if you pay cash. Hi, Daniel and everyone. Welcome to live streaming, Daniel. Thank you so much. I definitely recognize your username, Evergreen Eyes. I've seen that username a million times in Juan's live stream, so thank you for coming to support this one as well. We can watch them go up in real time. Yeah, let's try to find a digital gas price sign, and we can see if we, by the end of the stream, if it goes up. Unless something happens, we'll have to abort our gas price mission, but that's a good idea. Thank you, Greg. Let's see. Oh, there is one down there. Maybe we'll pull a U-turn here.
Residence where a patient had an unwitnessed fall last night around 5 o'clock. She said she just lost her balance. There was no dizziness.
$5.59 there. They have 4. Oh, that's for diesel. It's like, why do they have 4 prices?
She tried numerous times. She was able to move around her house, just kind of scooting on the ground.
It is crowded out here right now.
Was unwilling to
Friday at 4:30.
or ask for any additional assistance until her son activated 911 this afternoon to go check on.
This is actually the Arco station where Bam Margera's Bentley was stolen about a year ago or something. And then they took it on a little joyride, crashed it into the house. Someone's house, like at a corner in a neighborhood in San Marcos. It was just like less than a mile from this gas station. They did not make it far. And then I think they took off on foot. That was one of the crazier stories I've ever covered. There's a digital sign. How can we get a view of that? Let's see, maybe. Oh, there's nowhere to really park in that parking lot. There's Pea Mountain in the distance. It's a North County icon. You can actually see a lot from this street. I feel like I'm usually on this street at night, so I don't usually see the views. Wow, you can see way far.
On her way right right now
Turn
she's
left or right?
adamantly refusing transport to the hospital. Patient does take a blood thinner, warfarin, and some other medication. Right now she is answering question appropriately. She's not impaired by any drugs or alcohol, and able to make her own medical decisions. All risks of complication, no treatment or transport have been explained to her, and she understands her condition. She,
Yeah, TMZ. That was probably my the sale I take most pride in.
We did advise her to be contacting 911 if anything did change.
That was very exciting. I didn't even know that it was Bam Margera's Bentley, and I didn't even. This is maybe a little embarrassing to admit, but I didn't even know who Bam Margera was. No offense to you, Bam Margera. You're still very famous. Come to find out, he's a Jackass star, and I think he, skateboards as well. So I think he's friends with Tony Hawk, who is also said to be a resident of North County, which is pretty cool. San Marcos, the star of the week, can start it last night.
Northcom, R101, unable to get on a VHF for a GLC.
Yeah, that was the first shooting that I've heard of in a while in San Marcos. There were 3 within that hour before the San Marcos shooting. There were 2 calls in Oceanside for gunshot injuries, but I never heard, what happened with those. A lot of time, sometimes those can be false reports and stuff, so don't take that as me saying that there were 2 shootings in Oceanside last night as well. That's not the case. But, yeah, it was really odd. I don't hear that call all that much. But I wasn't monitoring at the time. I looked back on the radio transmissions.
Second caller was advising them that the subject is manager there. Parties are 1142 and it's no longer attached to 242. Which one is your caller?
We'll park at Grand Plaza. It's a pretty big parking lot. I'll make sure to catch up on the comments as soon as I park here. Don't want to become a news story. Yeah, this parking lot's huge. We could park anywhere in here. 17 viewers. Thank you, guys. If you're new to the stream, my name's Daniel. I'm with Newsflash Media. This is my first live stream, so any constructive criticism, comments, questions you guys have, make sure to shoot them my way. This is just kind of a hangout stream, monitoring the scanners and seeing if anything happens to go down. But I can certainly start going live when something happens, if that is more enjoyable for people, because I understand when there's not something going on, it might not be as exciting. Park right over here. Ooh, sun is shining. It's a decent view. All right, let's see. Wow, we got a lot of comments. Thank you, guys. People are getting off work, time for crashes to start picking up. Yeah, rush hour, Friday, people are ready to start their weekend. What's up, early stream? Yeah, hi, Theo. Right now, I'm kind of more on a daytime schedule. Obviously, I'm sure if you've seen my content on my social media pages, you'll know that a lot of it is from overnight, like 2:30 in the morning or midnight. So I'm certainly not opposed to streaming at that time if I happen to be out. Maybe I'll just start streaming every time I head to a call. I'm kind of trying to just work everything out, kind of learn as I go. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me while I do so.
And that's confirmed. He did advise you
see.
without running PR from college.
You can call me Evergreen for short. Sounds good. Thank you.
Turn westbound college.
Astria is northbound. Let's see where they are now.
Vista. Seizure. Engine 121.
Astria is taking a straight shot
661 copper.
right towards
at
us. I'm
661
not exactly
Copper
sure what
Drive.
that's for.
Apartment 26.
Let's see. Looks like they were called a couple times in the last hour.
Could you switch over to Vista for missing Juvie?
Station Astrolar.
Charles Boy, 5809.
Yes, sir. Kitty Water, North Coastal for a code cover.
Station Astro 3 wire.
Yes, sir.
Station Astro 3 wire.
Yes, sir.
Can you switch over to Vista for 459 residential?
So I'm guessing they're... That's weird. Vista had 2 calls where they requested Astria in the last hour or so. One was a missing juvenile, and the other was a residential burglary. So I'm wondering which one they're headed to. But either way, it appears they're headed towards Vista. I'm assuming they're not heading to the code cover in Oceanside anymore for that deputy because it sounds as though it was resolved. Doesn't sound like the deputy was injured seriously or anything, so that's good. Gotta keep up with these comments. Let's see.
RA102, this is Tri.
Tony Hawk supposedly has an indoor skate park. I have not heard that, but I would not be surprised. He seems to be very involved in the community, which is great. I think he has a skate shop in Encinitas.
Healthcare at 944 Eagle Road.
He used to live behind you. That's really cool. Yeah, I think he may still live in Encinitas. I certainly don't know where, which is good. I'm sure he doesn't want me knowing where. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he had a few properties around this area. What's my Venmo? I haven't made one for Newsflash. That's a good idea, though. Thank you, Juan.
Does not include any sort of
Troll Turkey. I also recognize that name. Thank you for joining. Also sent from Juan. Thank you very much. Oh, wow. A friend of my mom's cleaned houses, and his condo was one of the places he cleaned. He must be, you know, born and raised here, maybe? I think he's originally from San Diego. Just saw your IG story, now I'm here. Okay, thank you. I was asking earlier, you know, I was curious as to where people came from, so I appreciate that. Lets me know what's working and what needs some tweaks.
Blood pressure 144 over 85. He's breathing 16 times. Full effective clear lung. 100%.
Post your Venmo link. Should I do that?
Sugar
Let's see. How can I even... That's a good idea. Let me try to do that. Should I make one for Newsflash Media? Streaming when you get a call sounds great if you can. Okay, cool. Thank you for the feedback. I appreciate it. Watching this while on break. Thank you. I appreciate it. A friend of Juan is a friend of ours. Thank you so much. That means a lot.
What's your job?
I am not in Chula Vista. Right now I'm in the city of San Marcos in northern San Diego County. You can edit your username. That's what I did. Okay, thank you. Let's see. I'll try to do that right now.
Thank you.
Engine 231 North, come on 3 Charlie. Yeah, I just put on that one.
Wow, that was easy. I think I just changed it. North County gets cray. That's true. We definitely have our fair share of action. I think, you know, down in San Diego's definitely more action-packed, but I think there's enough people here that want to know what's going on. There, obviously, a lot of people live here. I think Oceanside alone has like 100,000 people. So my goal, you know, with making this page and all these social media platforms is to kind of tap into that and hopefully help some people out by letting them know what's going on in their community. Sheriff's helicopter is usually over San Marcos Vista, Oceanside every Friday night. That is true. And, you know, even during the week, they have, they call them a lot. Sometimes, you know, the call gets canceled before they get up here, or, you know, something else happens. Weather gets in the way of the helicopter flying up here if there's like low clouds or something. So even with the, you know, when you hear it, there's probably 2 or 3 times that, maybe not 2 or 3 times, but probably, you know, 1.5 to 2 times the amount of calls that prompted an Astria request. They just didn't end up making it all the way to North County. And you can't forget about Escondido. That's true. I am monitoring Escondido. We're actually pretty close to that right now. That's our neighboring city, since we're sitting in San Marcos.
Anybody get out of VHF?
I-101, go ahead with your traffic.
316's off the ground and out to La Jolla.
Who is Canelo Alvarez?
RE-101, Northern copy.
Is that another person? I'm probably going to be embarrassed for not knowing who that is. It sounds like you're talking about a celebrity or something. Okay. I also need to edit my profile picture.
330-1218 south of Zeminski. Break.
All right.
Second, Cal ID Aiden Adam.
I think I got it going here.
2586, last of 6.
Okay, I just switched my Venmo to Newsflash SD. That is the handle. So let me try to do what Juan said and type the link in. If I exit the stream, will it cut off? I don't want to accidentally do that. Canelo the boxer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I agree, Juan, that Bam lives in North County. Don't do it for too long. Okay. Let me try to send this to my phone.
All units be well for 23103 vehicle from the 8B.
Okay, I got the link.
Driver going the wrong way, westbound on Mission in Douglas.
Whoa.
We have Burgundy or Tan Holder.
Driver going wrong way on Mission in Oceanside.
Last thing going westbound on Mission. Just up there.
Westbound in the eastbound lanes? That's scary. Okay, I just got it. Let's see. The screen will go black for us when you exit. Okay. I'm afraid to try it. I got a notification from the text I sent to my phone. Okay. How long do I have to go into my text? I don't want the stream to end on me. Thank you to everybody who's liked the stream. I appreciate it. Everybody who's joined. It's black now. It should be how it was now.
Run 1 by name and DOB, please. Could be last of Hayward, specifically Henry Adam.
Oh no, is it?
William Adam Robert David, first of Michael, 1010 of 76.
Can you still hear me? Black screen. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Let me try to...
Interviewed by her father and choked earlier today at 11:22 hours. He is now requesting 11:41 as well, after he's been notified.
I exited and went back into the YouTube app, so let me know. if it's back.
Copy. Clear for empty. 25 miles from me for my copy to Nevsky is 10-4, clear down there.
Black screen for me too. Uh-oh. Oh no. Reset. This is certainly something I have not encountered before.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I might have to reset the stream. Hopefully that would work. Nah, try one more time. Okay. Sometimes it takes a few times. I just exited the app and re-entered.
We found her.
Station City is depending on 415 verbal between a
The GPS was
Let me know if you guys can see again.
456.
Levante and a Neo.
Oh no, that is a bummer. That does suck. Indeed.
Yes, there's a
That's so odd that viewing a does a weird shape animation and then back to black. Okay. Yeah, that's odd. Well, my apologies for the inconvenience. I'll try to... There was a flash of blue and then back to black. Okay, yeah. That's definitely not normal. I'm gonna exit this stream. I'll be right back. I'll start a new one up in just a couple seconds. I appreciate you guys for bearing with me. This is my first stream, so trying to work out the kinks. I will be right back.
T-Mobile 1232.